Today, we're diving into Romania to uncover 15 of its wildest, most mind-blowing secrets. Get ready for underground amusement parks, living fires, and a cemetery that's actually happy. Our first stop is the heaviest building on Earth, the Palace of the Parliament in Bucharest, Romania. This isn't just a building, it's a true architectural giant, so massive that it's almost impossible to comprehend its scale until you see it in person. This colossal structure is packed with more marble, crystal, and wood than you can possibly imagine. Every hallway, every staircase, and every room is a showcase of luxury and excess, with materials sourced from all over Romania. With over 1,100 rooms, the building is so heavy that it actually sinks a few millimeters into the ground every single year. Its sheer weight is a constant challenge for engineers and caretakers. Built under the orders of dictator Nicolae Ceausescu, the palace cost millions to heat and light, and its construction required demolishing a huge part of Bucharest's historic neighborhoods, forever changing the city's landscape. It's truly a city within a building, a symbol of power, ambition, and ego on a scale that's almost hard to believe. Every corner tells a story of extravagance and control. Even the most dramatic drone shots can't fully capture its immense size. It absolutely dominates the Bucharest skyline, dwarfing everything around it. It's the world's second largest administrative building, just behind the Pentagon. But when it comes to sheer weight, nothing else on the planet even comes close. And believe it or not, this is just the beginning. Romania is packed with even more insane secrets and unbelievable places waiting to be discovered. You can't talk about Romania without Dracula, and we're at Bran Castle, the legendary Dracula's castle. It looks straight out of a horror movie. But here's the twist: Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration, probably never lived here. He may have only passed through or been briefly imprisoned. The castle's fame comes from Bram Stoker's novel, not history. Still, exploring its winding staircases and creepy rooms feels like stepping into a vampire's lair. Bran Castle is a marketing masterpiece, myth more powerful than reality. It's proof that stories can transform places forever. Cemeteries are usually somber, but not in Sapanta, home to the Merry Cemetery. Here, every grave is marked by a bright blue hand-carved cross with a painting and a witty, brutally honest epitaph. It's a comic book of village life and death, filled with humor and color. Started in the 1930s, the tradition celebrates lives instead of mourning. Some epitaphs are hilariously savage, like the one about a mother-in-law. Walking here is like visiting an art gallery and history book rolled into one. It's a celebration of life, flaws and all. Buckle up for the Transfagarasan highway. 90 kilometers of hairpin turns through the Carpathians. Built in the 1970s as a military route, it's a wild ride with epic views and sheer drops. Over 6 million kilograms of dynamite were used, and many lives were lost during construction. The road is only open a few months a year due to snow. Driving it is an adventure, passing glacial lakes and breathtaking peaks. It's more than a road, it's a monument to human ambition. One of the most epic drives on Earth. Next, we head to the Danube Delta, Europe's best-preserved river delta, a place where nature still reigns supreme and the landscape feels almost untouched by time. This incredible region is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its unique biodiversity and pristine beauty. The delta is a wild, sprawling labyrinth of winding waterways, dense reeds, and countless islands, creating a maze that stretches as far as the eye can see. It's home to over 300 bird species and an astonishing 1,800 plant species, making it a paradise for wildlife lovers and botanists alike. We witnessed massive colonies of majestic white pelicans, their wings beating in unison as they soared above the water or rested on the sandbanks. And to our amazement, wild horses roamed freely across the sandbanks, adding to the sense of untamed wilderness. Traditional fishing villages dot the banks, where locals still live much as they have for centuries, relying on the river for their way of life. Exploring the delta by boat feels like embarking on a true expedition into another world, where every turn reveals new wonders and hidden corners. As evening falls, the sunsets here are simply breathtaking, turning the sky and water a brilliant, fiery orange that seems almost unreal. It's a rare, untouched natural wonder, a sanctuary where wildlife thrives and the scenery remains unspoiled. The Danube Delta truly is Europe's own Amazon, a vast, mysterious wilderness waiting to be explored. Did you know the first jet-powered aircraft was designed by a Romanian, Henry Coanda, in 1910? His thermojet was decades ahead of its time, briefly lifting off before crashing in Paris. The Coanda effect, discovered during his experiments, is now a key principle in aerodynamics. His work was forgotten for years, but he's now recognized as a jet pioneer. Bucharest's main airport is named after him, a true Romanian genius. Ever been to an amusement park 400 feet underground? Welcome to Salina Turda, a 2,000-year-old salt mine turned sci-fi playground. Descend by glass elevator into vast, glittering caverns. Down here you'll find a glowing Ferris wheel, bowling, mini-golf, and even an underground lake for boating. The mine was once a bomb shelter and cheese storage, before becoming this surreal attraction. The air is clean and therapeutic, making it a health spa too. Salina Turda proves imagination can turn anything spectacular. It's the coolest underground place on Earth. Romania's Carpathian mountains are home to about 6,000 brown bears, Europe's largest population outside Russia. These ancient misty forests stretch for miles, sheltering not just bears but a whole world of wild creatures rarely seen elsewhere on the continent. We ventured deep into the wilderness with a guide. It's far too dangerous to go alone, as these forests are the bears' true domain. Every step felt like entering a forgotten world, where nature still rules. Bears are often seen near towns, leading to both awe and conflict. Locals have learned to live with these powerful neighbors, but encounters can be tense and unpredictable. We waited for hours in a hide, silent and alert, hoping for a glimpse. Finally, a massive male bear emerged from the trees. An unforgettable, humbling moment that made us feel both small and incredibly lucky. Romania's wildness is rare in Europe, a place where ancient forests and wildlife still thrive as they have for centuries. The country is working hard to help people and bears coexist, with rangers and communities coming together to find solutions and protect both lives and traditions. Seeing these animals thrive is a testament to Romania's untamed spirit, and a reminder of what's possible when nature is respected and protected. The wild heart of Europe beats here, in the shadow of the Carpathians, where adventure and awe await those brave enough to enter. In Brasov stands the Black Church, Eastern Europe's largest Gothic church. Its walls were blackened by a devastating fire in 1689, but the city rebuilt it over nearly a century. The church still bears the scars of the fire, a symbol of resilience. Inside, you'll find a huge collection of Anatolian carpets and a massive pipe organ. The Black Church is a monument to survival and rebirth. Even after disaster, it stands tall, proof that you can rebuild after the worst. Deep in Buzău County, we found Focal View, the living fire, a natural flame that's burned for centuries. Natural gas seeps from the earth and ignites, creating ghostly flames that never go out. The sight is mesmerizing, especially at sunset. Legends surround this ancient, sacred place. You can walk right up to the flames and feel their heat. It's a humbling reminder of Earth's hidden power. Before the Romans, the Dacians ruled Romania, building incredible mountain fortresses. In the Orasti Mountains, we explored Sarmizegetusa Regia, the Dacian capital. Their unique Murus Dacikus walls were engineering marvels, strong and flexible. The site includes mysterious sanctuaries like a Dacian Stonehenge. These fortresses were the last stand against Rome. The ruins are silent witnesses to a lost civilization's bravery. Ancient power still echoes here. In Bukovina, 8 painted monasteries tell Bible stories on their exterior walls, like giant, colorful comic books. Built in the 15th and 16th centuries, they taught faith to villagers who couldn't read. Each monastery has its own signature color, like the famous Voronezh blue. The frescoes are stunningly detailed and have survived centuries of weather. These walls are alive with stories and faith. They're masterpieces of art and history. Just outside Cluj-Napoca lies Hoia Baciu Forest, the Bermuda Triangle of Romania. People report UFOs, strange lights, and bizarre tree shapes. At its center is a mysterious clearing where nothing grows, no scientific explanation. The forest's paranormal fame exploded after a 1968 UFO photo. We explored it ourselves, and the atmosphere is truly unsettling. Whether it's science or legend, This place is undeniably strange. Romania's mysteries run deep. In Buzău County, the Burca mud volcanoes create a landscape that looks like Mars. Natural gas pushes mud to the surface, forming bubbling cone-shaped mounds. The ground is cracked and barren, with salty, mineral-rich mud. The mud is cold, not hot, totally counterintuitive for a volcano. The landscape is always changing, new cones forming all the time. It's one of Europe's most surreal natural wonders, proof that Romania is out of this world. For our final fact, Martisor, a spring tradition over 8,000 years old. On March 1st, Romanians give red and white string trinkets to celebrate the end of winter and the start of spring. The red symbolizes life and love, the white, purity and health. Markets fill with thousands of Martisor, and women wear them over their hearts. Afterward, they're tied to blossoming trees for good luck and abundance. It's a beautiful, unifying gesture seen everywhere. Martisor is a symbol of hope and connection, a tradition that survived millennia. That's 15 mind-blowing facts that prove Romania is full of surprises. If you enjoyed this journey, hit subscribe and join us for more insane adventures. Thank you for watching and supporting our channel. See you in the next one.